My beloved child, if I were to tell you that in the coming days I will change my dwelling place and move you away from familiar ground, how would you respond? Would you cling to what is old, or would you release it to embrace what I have prepared? My child, this is not a dream or an illusion. This is a reality drawing near, a reality I have designed to bring you into a new position, a new mission, and a greater vision. My decisions for your life have already been spoken forth, not to frighten you, but so that you may know every action of mine carries an eternal purpose. I do not speak these words as a passing breeze, but as thunder rolling across a silent sky to awaken your soul and make you aware that the time of transition has arrived. I have been preparing you for this hour long ago in the seasons you thought I was silent, in the moments you felt forgotten. In truth, it was in that very stillness that I was weaving every thread of your destiny, so that now when I speak, you would recognize my voice, my child. I understand your fear of stepping out of your safe place. I know your hands have grown accustomed to what seems fixed, and your heart has rooted itself in what appears stable. But remember, Abraham also heard my call. Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. Genesis 1:2-1. He obeyed without yet seeing the destination, and that obedience opened to him an entire lineage of blessing. I am not calling you to lose, but to open before you a new horizon where my favor, my preparation, and my grace await you. Do not skim my words, my child. Do not read these lines like one who hears but does not understand, or sees but does not perceive. Let every word of mine reach the depths of your soul, awakening what has slept and rekindling the flame of hope the world has tried to extinguish. Allow your mind to open, your heart to soften, and my voice to flow like cool water into the dry ground within you. I am not calling you as part of a nameless crowd. I am calling you by name, reminding you that you are precious, that you have a calling, and that now is the time for me to usher you into a new season. My child, I am not moving you to change scenery alone. I am shifting where you stand so that your vision may expand and your limits may break. There are lessons that can only be learned in movement. There are blessings that can only be received when you dare to step forward. Do not fear that you are not enough, for I am the one who is enough for you. Do not worry that you will lose your way, for I am the one who guides you. Do not doubt what you leave behind, for I take nothing without giving something greater in return. Prepare your heart, my child. Cast off delay and doubt. Stand firm in faith like a soldier awaiting the command, like a servant ready to go forth when the master calls his name. Believe that every step you take, even trembling, is upheld by my hand. Believe that each change you are about to face is not an ending but the beginning of a new journey. I am opening for you a door no one can shut. I am placing you in a position I myself have prepared from the beginning. My beloved child, I now proclaim a new season over your life. A new heavenly agenda has been opened, and no power in heaven or on earth can hinder or reverse what I have decreed. I do not speak only with empty promises. I declare with the authority of the one who created all things. When my word goes forth, it carries the power to accomplish its purpose, for heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Matthew 2:4-5. Engrave this upon your heart. My intentions are not bound by time, nor confined by circumstance. Once I proclaim, all things are already set in motion to be fulfilled. You have prayed through many long years with petitions soaked in tears and nights of restless wrestling. I know you have waited patiently, carrying within your heart many unanswered questions. At times you have even wondered whether the promises I once spoke still hold true for your life. There have been days when you lifted your eyes to the heavens, feeling the weight of my silence, and thinking I had been quiet for too long. But my child, my silence never equals my absence. In the season of your waiting, I have been quietly at work within you, refining your faith and preparing the road you could not yet see. That time was not wasted. It was a process of training so that you would be ready for what I am about to give. Let me affirm this once more for you: my word never returns empty. When I have spoken, all things are already set in order. When I have commanded, nothing can stand in the way. Look at history, my child. Did not every promise I gave to Abraham, to Moses, to David come to pass? Did I not bring my people out of slavery, lead them through the great sea, feed them in the wilderness, and place them in the promised land? Do you? I think I would abandon you now, you who are also called my covenant child. The time of waiting in your life has fulfilled its purpose. Just as a seed must lie hidden in the soil, passing through darkness and silence before it can sprout, so you too have passed through that season of concealment. Now the time has come for what has been hidden to be revealed. A new door is opening, not built by human hands, but opened by me. Those desires you once thought were far away, those prayers you believed had slipped into forgetfulness, are all being gathered together to be unveiled in a season of fulfillment. My child, I know your heart still trembles at the thought of change, but remember that I am the one who holds the beginning and the end. I would never lead you into a new season without preparing you for it. I have given you experiences, trials, and even wounds, all of them shaping you so you would be strong enough to receive the blessing that is coming. Without the desert, you would not understand the value of water. Without the darkness, you would not hunger for the light. And without the long waiting, you would not know how to treasure the harvest. Now, my child, it is time for you to rise. Do not look back on the past with regret. Do not let the years of waiting become a burden, but see them as the foundation upon which you will step into fullness. You have passed through a season of sowing, a season of patience. Now it is time for reaping. I have appointed this moment for you, and no one can alter it. Do not fear the enemy, for they have no power over what I have decreed. Do not be intimidated by the words of people, for their words cannot cancel what I have sealed in heaven. So, my child, let your faith be lifted higher than ever before. Walk as one who knows that the Lord of the universe goes before you. Open your heart to receive what is new, for if you cling to what is old, you will have no room for the blessing I am pouring out. As an empty vessel must be free to be filled, so you too must release in order to be filled with new life. And as you step into this new season, you will look back and see that every waiting, every trial, every tear had purpose. Not a single moment was wasted in my plan. All of it has been leading you to this moment, the moment when I proclaim a new season, a new beginning, and a great unveiling lies right before your eyes. My child, be strong and courageous. Believe that I am bringing to completion what I have promised. Remember, you are not walking alone. I am the one holding your hand. As you move forward, I will clear the path. When you are weak, I will strengthen you. When you are lost, I will give you light. And when you look back, you will recognize that everything that has happened was woven into my good and perfect purpose for you. My beloved child, what I am about to accomplish in your life will exceed every familiar measure and will leave even you astonished, like one standing in a barren wilderness, suddenly seeing water gush forth from a solid rock. You will not only witness the change, but you will feel it seeping into every breath, every step, and every hidden corner of your soul. This is not a faint disturbance or an ordinary transition. It is a profound intervention, a great turning point coming from my own hand, the hand of the Creator, who also loves you with an unchanging love. Beloved one, when the works I am doing begin to unfold, not only will you be amazed, but those around you will fall silent. They will witness what is taking place in your life and will know with certainty that no one but I could accomplish such a thing. What I am preparing is not for display or spectacle, but to testify that my power is at work. You yourself will be the mirror reflecting my handiwork, the living evidence by which the world recognizes the true one. And when they ask you, you will be able to say, "The Lord has done great things for me, just as it is written, the Lord has done great things for us. We are glad." Psalm 1:2-6-3. Prepare your heart, my child, for this transformation will not come gently like a passing breeze, nor fade like dissipating smoke. It will descend like a heavy rain upon dry ground, like a strong wind stirring a sleeping field. This change will reach into every dimension of your life, spiritual, physical, and emotional. I am not merely adjusting a few details, I am restructuring the entire landscape of your existence. Like a potter breaking an old vessel to shape a more perfect form, I am melting down the old patterns to create a new and glorious design. There are things you believed were permanent, fixed as mountains, yet now they are about to be uprooted, not to leave you bereft, but to set you free. I am removing what no longer bears fruit, like a gardener pruning dead branches, so that the tree may yield abundant blossoms once again. You will watch pillars you once leaned on shift and be taken away, not because I love you less, but because I love you too much to let you stand forever on foundations that no longer serve you. You have grown accustomed to safe fences, but now I am enlarging your borders so that you may step into the new territory I have prepared. I am not only relocating you physically, my child, I am moving you inwardly, in your soul, in your mind, in how you see the world and yourself. You will discover new values taking root, new thoughts emerging, and new desires being ignited. You will learn to love more deeply, to trust more boldly, and to stand more firmly in faith. None of these changes are random. They are each a deliberate step in the perfect plan I laid out for you long ago. Do not fear the uprooting, beloved one, for after each uprooting comes a new planting. Do not fear the shifting, for it is the shifting itself that carries you to the place I have destined for you. Just as Israel had to leave Egypt to reach the promised land, so you must step away from what is familiar in order to embrace abundance. If you hold tightly to the old, you will have no room to receive the new. If you cling to the old shore, you will never cross the sea to the far side. What I am establishing in your life surpasses even your boldest imagination. You have prayed for good things, but I have prepared greater things. You have dreamed of a new beginning, but I am giving you a new destiny. You have thought you could only come this far, but I see you going much farther. I see the hidden potential within you that you yourself have not yet recognized. And now I am releasing it, opening the gates wide and leading you into a season of breakthrough. I know this change may make you tremble like a child standing before a door never opened before. Yet, my child, you are not walking alone. It is I who go ahead to prepare the way. It is I who hold your hand to guide you. It is I who set your feet upon a solid rock, so that every step you take will not be shaken. I do not place you in the midst of a storm without peace, nor do I push you into a new journey without my presence. My child, be strong and courageous. Let faith lead you more than feelings. Let hope kindle the light in your soul more than doubt. Do not fix your eyes on what is being taken away, but on the one who gives. Do not count what you leave behind, but receive what I am placing into your hands. This is the hour for you to cast off smallness and put on the greatness I have appointed for you. And when this new season unfolds in its fullness, you will stand still, look back, and understand that everything I have done was born of love. You will realize that uprooting was not an ending but a beginning, that shifting was not a loss but an opening of the way, that rearranging was not chaos but preparation for wholeness. You will echo Joseph's words, "What others intended for harm, God intended for good," Genesis 5:0-20. So prepare your heart like soft soil ready to receive new seed. Open your soul wide like a window welcoming the dawn. Rise with steadfast faith, for what I am doing is not to make you smaller but to make you greater. I am rebuilding your life not only to bless you, but so that through you many others may come to know me. Let my work in you become a song of testimony for the world. Beloved child, every trial you have walked through was neither random nor meaningless, but a precious tool in my hands. As a blacksmith uses fire and hammer to forge steel, I have used these very hardships to shape your soul, to refine each thought, each reaction, each hidden corner of your heart. Every challenge has been a hidden classroom where I have trained you to carry the weight and the glory of the new blessings I am about to pour out. You once thought you were abandoned on the battlefield, but in truth I was training you like a soldier prepared for victory, like a seed buried to one day rise as a strong tree. Do not mistake my silence in previous seasons for absence, my child. True love never abandons. It often works quietly, patiently, enduringly. I have been near, closer than your own breath, watching each step, steadying you each time you stumbled. My silence was not emptiness, but the space for you to learn to hear my voice in the quiet, to trust me when your eyes could not yet see. I have been working in depths your sight could not reach, like a seed sprouting unseen beneath the soil, like underground streams flowing beneath a barren desert. These deep places are where the unshakable foundations of your life are formed. Now, my child, I am drawing back the veil. The season of hiding has ended, and the time of unveiling has come. Your own eyes will behold the fruit of your endurance. The tears you once sowed in secret will become the seeds of joy. The cries you uttered in solitude will turn into songs of thanksgiving before me. You will witness transformation not only in your outward circumstances, but within yourself, your soul, your heart, and your very view of me. Doors you thought were closed forever are now swinging open at my command. Not because of your merit or strength, but because of my grace and my promise. When I declare, "Be open, no power can shut." When I ordain, "Go forth, no wall can confine." My child, the barriers that once discouraged you, the walls that seemed unyielding, are collapsing under my power. Just as the people of Israel marched around Jericho, and the walls fell at the sound of the trumpet, so you too will see every chain and obstacle fall away as you step forward in faith. Remember that the years of patient waiting have not been wasted. They have been the time in which I built inner strength within you. Without trials, you would have no resilience. Without silence, you would have no understanding. Without darkness, you would not long for the light. I have ordered everything so that at the right time you may receive the blessing without being crushed by it. Every lesson you learned in the past has been a key to open new doors in the future. My child, I now declare, do not be afraid when you see the old things crumble. Do not be unsettled when you witness great changes unfolding. I do not destroy to abandon, I tear down to rebuild. I do not uproot to discard, I uproot to plant anew. You will see new values take shape, new relationships arranged, and new opportunities arise that you had never imagined before. I have prepared you for this very hour. Like a builder who lays a firm foundation before raising the house, I have strengthened your soul before giving you a new sphere of influence. Like a jeweler who polishes the gem before displaying it, I have refined you so that you may become the precious stone reflecting my light. And now you are about to emerge from that process, radiant, steadfast, and deeper in spirit. My child, be courageous and strong. Open your heart to receive the new things I am bringing. Do not look at the closed doors as an end, but as a sign of redirection. Do not view the wall as a conclusion, but as an opportunity to witness my power breaking it down. Do not hesitate before the unknown, for it is I who am leading you into the new land. And when you look back, you will understand that every trial, every tear, every silence was my hand shaping you. You will realize that not one of your steps was off course when you walked with me. You will say, as Job once said, "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you," Job 4:2-5. That will be your experience from merely hearing about me to truly seeing me act in your life. My child, rise up with new faith. Step out of the old place with courage. Embrace what I am doing without doubting. For now your own eyes will witness my faithfulness. Your own hands will touch the blessing I have promised, and your very life will become a living testimony to those around you that I, the Lord your God, still work, still love, and remain. Powerful as in the past, now and forever. My beloved, I am setting you securely upon the land that my own hand has promised and prepared. This is not an ordinary land, but a place drenched with grace, covered with goodness, peace, and heavenly blessing. Every grain of dust, every breath of wind there carries the imprint of my love, for I have prepared it especially for you. Do not think you have arrived here by your own strength or by chance. Every step you took was guided. Every door that opened was arranged by me, and every opportunity you have touched has been the result of my hand moving quietly on your behalf. My child, at this moment, you cannot yet comprehend the full scope of the connections I am weaving on your behalf. You see only scattered pieces, but I see the entire tapestry. Like a master weaver interlacing threads of many colors and patterns, I am entwining relationships, circumstances, and events in your life into a magnificent work. People, opportunities, and resources, everything is being arranged with precision without a single misstep. Even the things that seem random are held within my plan, and you will understand this when the completed picture is revealed. There are relationships and connections that once brought you support and companionship which will now begin to fade. Do not interpret this as betrayal or loss, but as the natural closing of a season whose purpose has been fulfilled. Each person I have placed in your life has a role for a particular time. When that season ends, I gently withdraw them so that you may move forward. As a gardener prunes branches that have borne fruit, so the tree can channel its life into new shoots, I am also pruning what no longer fits, so that you may receive the new. At the same time, there are other relationships now budding and blossoming connections that I have ordained for the next chapter of your journey. You will encounter new faces, new hands, and new voices alongside you. This is not chance, but the careful outcome of my heavenly design. These people will uphold you, walk with you through new paths, and help bring to completion the calling I have placed upon you. My child, I ask you to trust me completely, even when everything inside you feels like loss. Trust is not an emotion, but a decision. Trust is not about understanding everything, but about stepping forward without seeing the destination. As you hold my hand, you will come to realize that what appears as loss is actually an exchange, releasing the old to embrace the new, laying down burdens to receive lightness, loosening your grip on the past to take hold of the future. Just as Abraham was called to leave his homeland and go to the land I would show him, he did not know beforehand, yet he trusted, and that faith became the foundation of a lineage blessed for generations. So it is with you, my child. I am calling you to move forward without looking back. I am inviting you to step into new territory by faith, not by control. As you trust me, you will see me making a way where there is no way, giving water in the desert and turning impossibilities into realities. Do not let fear make you stop. Do not allow the sense of loss to obscure your vision of the new thing I am doing. Remember, I never take away without giving something better. I never uproot without planting anew. I never move you without leading you to a better place. In time, you will perceive the wisdom behind everything I have done. Open your heart, my child. Welcome my arrangement even when it is not yet clear. Release control and grasp my guidance. Let your faith become the anchor holding you steady through change. As you stand firm in faith, you will witness my hand, orchestrating all things with a precision beyond anything you could imagine. The land I have promised you is not merely a physical place, but a spiritual position, a realm of grace, where you are placed in the midst of my presence. There you will find peace in the midst of upheaval, joy in the midst of trial, and strength in the midst of weakness. There you will no longer live by fear, but by trust. You will see that every resource, every opportunity, every person you need is arriving at the appointed time. My beloved child, you are now entering a season of fulfillment, a time you once only dared to dream of and at moments even thought was far beyond your reach. Yet I, the one who planned your path before the dawn of creation, am now leading you into the very land I prepared long ago. This is not an empty dream, but the fulfillment of the words I have sown in your heart through the passing years. You will walk along roads your feet have never touched before. You will lift your eyes to horizons you never thought to behold, and you will inherit portions of the promise I have set aside exclusively for you. Know this, my child, what I give does not arise from your own strength. It is not granted because of your merit or your ability, but because of my grace and my faithfulness. I am enlarging your territory not only in the visible and the geographical, but in the hidden places of your heart, your mind, and your spiritual influence. I am stretching your capacity so that you may hold more vision, more responsibility, and more blessing. Each expansion is not to elevate your glory, but to magnify my name through your life. As the scripture declares, let your light shine before men that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven, Matthew 5:1-6. You are stepping into a new journey where I will lead you through doors that once seemed impenetrable. The places you thought were only for others, I will cause you to enter. The dreams you believed were too great, I will bring into reality. Yet remember, my child, everything I open is designed so the world may witness my greatness, not so that you may boast. The glory belongs to me, but the blessing I delight to share with you. I know the questions stirring in your heart. You wonder, will I have the strength? Will I have the wisdom to steward what is new? Be at peace, for I am the one increasing your strength. I never bring you into new ground without preparing you first. Every challenge you have endured has been your training for this very hour. Every pain you have carried has been my refining of your soul. And every long season of waiting has been your foundation of patience. so that when the blessing comes you may stand firm and not be swept away by it. I am not only giving you land to possess, but I am also enlarging your spirit to carry new responsibility. You will see your influence extend beyond familiar circles, reaching farther than you imagined. Your words will touch more hearts. Your actions will become a living example for many generations. And the light I have placed within you will shine in the darkness, not so people will exalt you, but so they will lift high my name. Prepare your heart for this change, my child. Expansion always comes with testing. As I stretch your capacity, you may at times feel beyond your limits. Yet this is precisely where I want you to learn to rely wholly upon me. Do not seek safety in your own ability. Find it in my mighty arm. Do not build on the sand of human confidence, but upon the rock that is me, the Eternal One, who cannot be shaken. And know this, my beloved, as you walk these new paths, there will be those who do not understand you, voices that oppose or question. Do not fear, for if I have decreed it, no one can destroy it. If I have opened the door, no one can close it. Keep your heart steadfast, your eyes fixed on me, and walk forward in obedience. Do not let the words of others discourage you, for I alone am the final authority over your life. My child, this expansion is also an invitation for you to walk in humility. I do not broaden your territory so that you may become proud, but so that you may become a more useful instrument in my hands. Every glory you receive, offer it back to me. Every achievement you reach, return it to me. Every door that opens before you see it as an opportunity to proclaim me. It is within such humility that your blessing will be preserved and endure. And my child, do not forget that the expansion I give is not only for you alone, it is also for the people you will meet, the souls you will touch, the communities that will be transformed through your presence. You are the instrument, but I am the source. You are the channel, but I am the river. If you remain within my flow, nothing will be able to hinder the spread of blessing. When you take hold of what I have prepared, remember that you are but a steward, and I am the owner. Manage with wisdom, with an upright heart, and with love. Let everything you do become a living testimony of my goodness. And when the world looks at you, they will have to say, truly, your God is faithful. My child, now I call you to step into fulfillment, not with a fearful mind, but with courage, not with eyes of doubt, but with the gaze of faith. For it is I who lead you, I who open the way, and I who guard you. Believe that everything I have spoken will be fulfilled, and that the lands you once thought distant are now right before your eyes. Beloved child, the blessing I am placing upon your life is not a prize for you to rest in self-satisfaction, but a sacred trust. It is a weighty responsibility that I entrust to you with love and confidence. Every grace I give is not only to fill your hands, but to enlarge your heart, so that you may become a stream carrying blessing to others. My blessing is not like a gift to display, but like a seed sown into the ground to bear fruit. You are blessed in order to be a blessing. You are lifted up not for indulgence, but for service. My child, I have chosen you not as a random vessel, but as a special jar in the hands of the potter. I have carved, refined, and shaped you through many seasons of testing, so that now you can carry my light into dark places. You are not merely a witness, but a messenger, one who brings the fire of hope to fading hearts, one who carries the living word to the thirsty. As Scripture says, you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, Matthew 5:1-4. I have placed that light within you, not for you to hide under a table, but for it to shine in the night. Remember, my child, light is not only to shine, but also to guide. I call you to be the comforting hand, the encouraging voice, and the steadfast heart for those who are weak. I am sending you into places where the darkness is dense, not for the darkness to swallow you, but for you to shine and to witness my power to transform all things. As you step into these new lands, let neither fear nor pride hinder you. Always remain humble, always yielded, and keep your eyes fixed on me. When you are lifted up, my child, let your heart remain anchored in worship. Do not let the stage lights blind you. Do not let the applause make you forget the source of your blessing. Each time you are exalted, bow before me. Each time you are expanded, draw closer to my presence. Worship will be the anchor that holds you steady amid the waves. As you return glory to me, I will guard your blessing from depletion, and I myself will sustain you through every season. My child, see every responsibility as an opportunity to grow. Do not look at the burden and lose heart, but look at the one who gives you strength. I do not call you so that you collapse, but so that you lean on my inexhaustible life. When you are weak, I will give you strength. When you are lost, I will guide you. When you are afraid, I will cover you with my wings. Each responsibility you carry is one more step drawing you nearer to the purpose I have ordained. My child, know that humility is the foundation on which blessing endures. A proud heart cannot hold what I give, but a humble heart becomes a river that never runs dry. I am not seeking perfection in you. I am seeking a heart that yields. When you lay everything at my feet, I will set you in a high place where no hand can pull you down. Do not think that surrender is weakness. Surrender is strength, for it places you under the shadow of the Almighty's wings. Do not fear losing control, for in that relinquishing you will witness my power working mightily. When you place everything into my hands, I will open your hands to receive even more. When you give every glory back to me, I will prepare the way for new glory to come. My child, learn to see all things through the lens of eternity. Today's blessings are not given for you to enjoy for only a season, but to prepare you for the seasons ahead. Every responsibility you carry will open doors to greater ones. Every task you perform faithfully will lead to deeper opportunities. I am training you not only to receive blessing, but to steward it, to multiply it, and to pass it on to the generation after you. As you walk this path, there will be moments when you feel alone, moments when the weight of responsibility feels too heavy. But my child, remember that I am always with you. It is I who have called you, it is I who am leading you, and it is I who will complete the work within you. As the scripture says, he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus, Philippians 1:6. What I have begun in you, I will not abandon. Keep your eyes fixed on me, my child. Do not let the surrounding circumstances cause you to waver. Do not allow success to make you forget me, nor trials to draw you away from me. When you look to me, you will find peace in the storm, clarity in the confusion, and joy in the hardship. Eyes fixed on me will be the lighthouse, guiding you through every sea. And when you complete each responsibility, each stage, you will look back and see, this truth blessing does not drain you, it fills you. Responsibility does not crush you, it matures you. Humility does not make you small, it lifts you up. Every step taken in surrender will lead you into deeper and wider places of blessing. My beloved child, be alert. This is a trumpet call from heaven, not to frighten you, but to anchor you in wisdom. The days ahead will bring not only blessing, but also things that seek to distract you, false voices that would draw you away from my path. Not every open door is from me. Not every shining opportunity is true light. In a world filled with confusion, you need a discerning heart to know what originates from me and what is only an illusion. My child, you cannot distinguish these things by your own understanding. Human wisdom is not enough to uncover such subtle schemes. That is why I invite you to seek my face continually. Not to seek me as a ritual or habit, but as the thirsty seek a spring in the desert, as the lost seek a lamp in the night. When you seek me earnestly, I will fill your mind with the insight of the Spirit, granting you the ability to discern like a sharp blade, dividing truth from the countless imitations. As Scripture says, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy. James 3:1-7. That wisdom will be your shield. I pledge to guide you, my child, but to be guided you also must commit to listen to me. Do not let the world's noise drown out my voice. Do not let sweet but false promises blur the truth. In the quiet moments, incline your ear to me, for I do not always speak through thunder, but often through the gentle whisper in your spirit. As you learn to listen, you will recognize that I always go before you, arranging the path you are to walk, never leaving you in uncertainty. My child, the days ahead will be days of glory, where my faithfulness will be revealed in ways you have never experienced. I will open roads you never knew existed. I will bring about transformations you never dared to dream of. I will do works that leave you standing still in holy awe until you yourself exclaim, "This is the work of the Lord." You will witness miracles not only in the great and extraordinary, but also in the small and ordinary moments of each day, in the very details you once considered commonplace. Expect miracles, my child. Do not see miracles as distant stories from ancient books, but as the living breath of my Spirit at work today. Expect breakthroughs, freedom from barriers that once seemed unshakable, the loosening of chains you have carried for too long. Expect sudden changes that will leave you in reverent wonder, for I am the God of the impossible. I delight in surpassing your highest hopes. You may think I will give you little, but I give in abundance. You may think I can open only one door, but I open an entire corridor. When I work beyond your expectations, my child, it is not only so that you may receive blessings, but also so that your faith may grow. Every miracle I perform in your life is a reminder that you do not live by your own wisdom or strength, but by my grace. Every breakthrough I bring is a seal impressed upon your heart of my unwavering faithfulness. Do not see these events as scattered moments, but as links in a chain drawing you into a deeper life of trusting me. In this season, you must learn to wait with active expectation, not waiting in anxiety, but waiting as one who knows. The one who promised is faithful. Not waiting with empty hands, but with an open heart ready to receive. When you expect great things, you will see great things. When you widen your trust, you will receive greater revelation. Remember, my child, that in every miracle and every breakthrough, the ultimate purpose is that my name may be exalted. I do not work only to change your circumstances, but to transform you so that you may become a vessel carrying my glory into the world. When the world looks at you and sees my manifestation, they will not praise you, but praise the one who acted through you. This is true glory. This is why I chose you. This is the meaning behind every miracle I perform. Remain steadfast. My child, awaken your spirit, firm in seeking me, and faithful in listening. Do not fear deception, for I give you discernment. Do not be unsettled by distractions, for I am the one leading you. Do not doubt my promises, for I am faithful to fulfill them. And do not confine me within your understanding, for I always go far beyond what you can think or imagine. Now I encourage you, step forward with a heart full of expectation. Open the eyes of your faith to see the new things I am doing. Prepare your soul for what has never been, for I do not merely do good, I do what is best. I do not simply answer prayers, I exceed them. I do not only reveal kindness, I reveal power. My beloved child, I am the God of the impossible. Nothing is too hard for me. None of my promises return void. None of my plans fail. All you need is to keep your heart upright, your eyes fixed on me, and your ears attentive to my voice. When you do, you will see me act with power, and your very life will become a living testimony to the world of my faithfulness, my power, and my love. May the word of the Lord continually remind you to live each day in faith and in His love. Click follow and turn on notifications so you do not miss the sacred and meaningful messages the Lord desires to give you. May God bless you. Amen.